Hey everybody, what's going on? This is SacredGuard and welcome back to the Monster Girl Quest Remake. Now, in the last episode of this, we ended up going ahead and got trained by Alice, who taught me a new skill. What was it? Taught me Thunder Thrust. Taught me how to use Thunder Thrust. Did she teach me anything else? No. Taught me how to use Thunder Thrust. And we're up further north. So now it's time for us to get ready to go over to the port so we can go over to the next continent. Ooh, I like this music. Well, this is Aliasport. Is it just me or is it a little empty? Maybe what Miss Sutherland said was true and there are no ships coming and going. Let's ask around and see what we can find. The Happy Village Chief told us to ask the help of a friend who works at the Merchant's Guild. Let's try to find her. Merchant's Guild. Okay. Let's try the pub. Maybe the Merchant's Guild is the pub. You never know. You look like you could be a merchant. Shady. Without people coming from overseas to become heroes, I'm sure very few people were baptized this year. So you maybe? I'm pretty sure I saw a kitsune the other day, or I just drank too much. Uh-oh. That's not good. Spider girls are vicious monster girls. They can get you to with a slime-like web to slow down. If you're going to a cave, recommend you take some solvent with you. Read some air magic so someone can use Twister with you. I wanted to go to Port Natalia this year. I wonder if the Mermaid Mana has some good spirits there. Oops, a careless remark in this town. If someone heard that, the priest of the church would give me a lecture for 3 hours. If you want to explore caves, be careful with metas. They're weak against ice and earth, so remember to bring some of those pseudo magics. Alright, nobody here. Merchant's Guild, Merchant's Guild. If I were the Merchant's Guild, where would I be? I gotta think, like... I'm trying to think like gamer logic. Where would a Merchant's Guild be? I don't want to ask around. It's certainly not this place. Although I could use some extra armor and stuff. That might be the Merchant's Guild right there to my left. Welcome, traveler. Unfortunately, because of the Tempest problem, we don't have much, but I'd at least like to take a look at your wares. Nope. Okay. My family is running this shop for generations, but if the situation doesn't get better, I fear I will need to close the store. I'm sure things will turn out fine. I mean, at least they should. Maybe. Well, whatever. Merchant's Guild. Okay, here we go. I usually deal with massive importations, but now I have barely something to work with. What's happening in this world? A lot of crazy stuff. Yeah. You never know what'll happen. Hi. Things here are really slow. With only one company holding the monopoly of sea trade, the city is barely receiving enough trade to run. But one by one, stores are closing. Are you the friend? Excuse me, are you Frank? Yes, it's me. Can I help you? Oh, the generic face. But whatever. We are trying to go to Centaura, and the Happy Village Chief said you could help us. She gave me a letter to give to you. Gave her the Elder letter. Okay. I guess you're reading it? I see. Looks like you helped them a lot. Well, I'm afraid I can't help you. For the last 3 months, no ships are have been able to cross the sea to Centaura. A tempest always appears. A tempest? Yes, for the last 3 months, tempests are happening on the sea in really short intervals. It takes a month to cross the sea, and the ships eventually get stuck in the tempest. Why? Wait, what do you mean it takes a month to cross? Why does it take a month? Why does it take a month? Hold up. Why does it take a whole month to cross the ocean from one continent to the next? If I had to say, like, even if like it seems like boats, like ships move slow, wouldn't it take like a few days at least? The only exception is the cargo ships of the Batwing Company. Looks like they found a safe route to pass the Tempest. A Tempest. This company should be making a lot of profit then. Any chance they are causing this? Our mages don't know of any magic which could do such a thing. It was already investigated, but nothing was found. I understand. Can we go to Centaur on this cargo ship? Unfortunately, no. They're not taking any passengers. You must understand that this route gives them the monopoly of trades in this continent. If a passenger learns the route, they would lose their gold mine. Here between us, some smugglers I know tried to follow them and learn the secret route. They never came back. If they were killed by the crew of the cargo ship or by the Tempest, no one knows. I see. I'm sorry I can't help. At least they tried. If someday this problem is solved, talk to me and I will get to Centauro. I will get you to Centauro. God, I can't freaking read. Okay, then... I wonder how long the merchants can hold on. One by one, they've been closing up their shops. The only thing we can do is fish near the shore all day. Anybody else to talk to? Maybe... What? Why is this... I feel like this isn't intentional, but why does this guy make me think of Sephiroth? Yeah, I think that's Sephiroth. If only the hero who saved Iliasburg could save us. But how can he fight the weather? Well, I mean, you know, if I was able to fight a Heavenly Knight, fought the Monster Lord way back in the day, I'm pretty sure I can handle a little bit of weather. And while we're all with this Tempest problem, a strong monster girl attacks Iliasburg. This can't be a coincidence. Alright, one more person. I hope King Edward will do something about our problem with the sea trade. This can't be a natural phenomenon. King Edward? Well, they talk about the Pope? I know they are not gonna name the king of San Ilia King Edward. Alright. Oh, cutscene. Do you know something about this, Alice? A little. I do know a magic which would cause these tempests, but it isn't in the hands of humans. There's no way that can be natural. So monster girls are behind this? Maybe. Their goal could be to block the pilgrims from making it to Ilia's temple and becoming heroes. Sorry about that. I had a brief intermission. Had to get up for a second and talk with somebody. Maybe their goal could be to block the pilgrims from making it to Ilia's temple and becoming heroes. I think that's what she said in the original game, wasn't it? Yeah, probably. I don't know. If monster girls are behind this, could I find the one responsible if I got caught in the Tempest? Probably not. Even so, if it's who I am thinking of, you wouldn't even be a match. But at this rate, I won't be able to enjoy any of the foreign delicacies. Again, Luca, why did you marry this? She only thinks with her stomach.
Did you fatuous, fat-headed woman!
See, even Luca's like wondering, like, why am I even bringing her along? I am more worried about this city. The sea trade is the blood of it. And of course, I'm worried about not being able to go to Centaur. Because, you know, I need to go there in order to find the spirits, in order to be able to fight the Monster Lord. Because, you know, that's my whole thing. It isn't that easy to undermine the humans. I'm sure it is a matter of time before your kings do something about it. I don't really want to wait for something to happen. There's a way, my hero. Oh, I already know who this is. Yep. It's always funny watching her like slither around on her head. I am a mirror, an unfortunate Lamia. A snake swaying in the breeze. I thought you lived in Iliasburg. I'm a mirror, a snake that travels, and apparently they can't use my actual head as my icon, so they're gonna use a shot of my ass instead. In short, a snavel. I follow my darling and sometimes go ahead of him to welcome him. I see. Well then. Wait, darling, I'm not just an annoying character. From my darling, I collected information from the sort of illegal information shop. So, black market. Very well, we'll listen to only to that. Quiet, you. What? You... that information. Can I hear it? From my darling, I'll tell him anything. My 3 sizes from above are 275, 78, and 93. I think she did this in the original game too. I don't want to hear about that at all. Do you know a way to get to Centaura? From what I've gathered, if you go out the town and head southeast, you'll come across a cave. In there lies one of the hideouts of the legendary pirate Captain Celine. The Captain Celine, the dangerous pirate who lived 100 years ago? Even I know about her. In that hideout seems to be the legendary Poseidon's Bell. Carrying that bell, no matter how the sea rages, the ship won't sink. I see. Captain Celine could really have an item like that, if that's true. But the cave became a monster's den. You will be sure to find feral monster girls as well as beasts. Many adventurers have attempted to claim Celine's treasure. Again, I still find it nice that, like, even though the person who made this could have just as easily left only monster girls, decided to make it a little more authentic and add regular old beasts too, because, let's be honest, even if it's like a fantasy world, you can't have a world with literally only monster girls, because that would mean that people keep monster girls as pets, which would mean there's no cows, there's no regular cows, there are no chickens, pigs, whatever. It's literally nothing but monster girls, so that would mean that everybody, like farmers are going to the farm. Like, people who are prejudiced against monster girls keep monster girls as domestic pets, which would mean that there's a racist farmer going to his farm and milking a cowgirl to get milk to sell to trade. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. I mean, okay, yeah, sure, if it was something like Monster Musume, sure, but this is Monster Girl Quest. So that means that there are actual animals. So it makes sense that there's beasts out there as well as monster girls. Most of those who went looking never returned. I'm scared. Oh, jeez. I really want to cut this thing, but she may have given some valuable information today. I will endure my rising desire to slash her. I think you mean your rising desire to thrust, Luca. Let me show you in your map. Okay. Where do I gotta go? My source says the location of her hideout is more or less here. Okay, over there. It's a little northwest of Anrider Village on these mountains. Alright. Mira's happy, embarrassing information session ends here. Okay, was I able to help you? You made me slightly angry, but it was helpful. Thank you. And I shall leave with the breeze. Alright. By the way, I don't have any H scenes. I'm sorry to all of you Lamia lovers. Yeah, she said this in the original game. Urged to kill Rising. And she's gone. Okay. Well, what do you think? It might be true. Captain Celine had hideouts everywhere, but I'm sure it doesn't have any edible food there. Again, can you stop thinking with your stomach for like 2 seconds?
This is getting awkward.
Forget the food. That bell could get us in Centaura. Alright. So we're gonna go southeast over to that mountain place. Okay. Where's the safe spot again? Okay. Alright. I think it's only been 15 minutes, but I think this will be a good place to stop the video for now. So when next we come back, we'll head on over to the cave, because odds are, if I'm thinking about the original game the right way, again, it's been a long time, that means that there will end up being some monsters I'll have to contend with. So next time on the Monster Girl Quest Remake, we're gonna head on over to the cave, fight some monsters, get the bell, and then go do what we gotta do. See you guys then.